Mediators across the Middle East are expressing optimism about renewed diplomatic efforts to end the war. Right now, Qatar and Pakistan are working to revive the interim ceasefire deal, with one regional official describing the progress as significant. President Trump told reporters on Air Force One yesterday that Iran asked for the attacks to stop and wanted more discussions.
Iran took a beating over the last 14 days, and they asked us very nicely, please stop. Let's meet. And that's what we are ready to do. If we don't make a deal, we go back to the same.
Iran's foreign ministry spokesman later denied that Iran had offered to negotiate in return for a pause in U.S. strikes. They respond to everything. Why don't they know that? Meanwhile, mediators have also been working with Iran and Oman over the past several days to hammer out an agreement for ships to pass safely through the Strait of Hormuz, which remains one of the biggest sticking points in the war.
So, Mika, as you know,
I know where you're going.
I say to you,
I know where you're going here.
I want to work every day.
I usually don't know where you're going
every day,
but I know where you're going.
I want to work every day. I will be really honest with you. Today is a national holiday in Morning Joe land.
Yeah.
We celebrate the great birthdays of great Americans: Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, Martin Luther King,
Yeah.
Frederick Douglass, Brian Wilson, the Fonz, and the emeritus, President Emeritus of the Council on Foreign Relations, Richard.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Richard. And I think we have Jonathan on here in a cake. He's going to, John, you're going to sing happy birthday for Richard.
Yeah, we're working it up. We'll have it in the next commercial break. We'll bring it up to him. Richard, happy birthday.
I was going to sing for him.
That's an image.
Did you want me to sing?
Yeah, no.
You don't want me to sing happy birthday to Richard Haas?
No, I don't.
I'm really good.
I don't. You could, though, say hi to contributing opinion writer for the New York Times, Molly John.
Hi, Molly. It's good to have you on board as well this morning. And guess who else is with us this morning, Joe?
The editor of the New Yorker, David Remnick. We actually brought David in. He thought he was going to come and talk about Iran, talk about foreign policy.
So much to say.
Talk about the DSA. No.
Whoa.
We brought David in because he's a great musician.
Is he going to sing happy birthday?
Yeah, he's going to get his guitar. Do you have a guitar in your studio there?
Of course. Right there.
Let's see it.
He's going to get it.
Nice. Nice. For a national audience, Joe.
Okay. Well, we've got to hear each other at some point. We've got to get together and play and it'll just be ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you and me going out and singing together would probably require us to do a take on that old Monty Python joke where a Bob Dylan imitator said, "I've suffered for my art my entire life. Now it's your turn." So we'll just sing in room. Let's talk about. Hey, Mike Barnacle, how you doing? You want to wish Richard Haas a happy birthday, Mike?
Of course I do. Of course I do. I already wished him a happy birthday last night.
Wow.
Wow.
See the rich and the powerful, they always hobnob at cocktail parties in New York City. While we were in.
All right, let's get down to business.
There's Richard Haas. First of all, you heard the president talking once again about how the Iranians promised, they'd negotiate if he'd just, they'd say, "Uncle, if he'd just stop attacking him." And then the Iranians say once again, "No, that's just not true." 6 months into this, are we any closer to a resolution?
Good morning, Joe. By the way, it's not a guitar, it's a banjo, and I'm still trying to work on the president's metaphor here. Pickaxe Mountain Breakdown is what comes to mind. It's the only thing I can come up with so far. Resolution's too big of a word. The question is whether we can come up with some sort of pause or ceasefire, limited arrangement, because so many things are unreachable. We're not going to reach agreement on Iran's conventional forces. The nuclear thing is going to take years to deal with, if ever. Support for proxies is not on the agenda. So what we're really talking about is the Strait and a ceasefire, those two issues. Could you reach some type of a limited agreement for a ceasefire? Yes, we've done it before. Will it last? It'll probably be intermittent. Could you get a deal on the Strait? Yeah, I think the real question, Joe, is whether we're prepared to allow Iran to require a lot of ships to use the channel off its coast. For what it's worth, I don't see why that would be the end of the world. And could there be some type of a mechanism created, some type of a regional authority that would have the right to levy fees? Then these fees would be shared by Iran, Oman, conceivably others. I think that's also in the realm of the doable. And yes, Iran would benefit economically to some extent from that. But that could easily be offset if we would hold back on easing a lot of the economic sanctions, which ought not to be eased until we see much more fundamental changes in Iran's behavior. Plus, we can keep the pressure on Iran with the blockade that we've been talking about here for several months that you were kind enough to name for me. So I actually think, yes, I think there's a potential, not resolution, but limited modus vivendi that we could come up with. Because both sides, last point, both sides have a real incentive. The United